Welcome to Altero, a world filled with romance,
seduction,
danger,
oh no, watch out,
intrigue,
ooh, what's that about?
night creatures, ow, secrets,
Shh, I'll never tell.
and of course, food.
Yummy.
So join us in Altero for Eat, Slay, Love.
Eat, slay, love.
Hello, and welcome to the next episode of Eat, Slay, Love. We're here on the airships doing an exciting adventure, which continues with tango and drinking games and the Captain Strix and a bunch of other pirates. But first, let's start our episode today with some announcements. Trevor!
Hello! So, yes, first thing I'd like to announce, I think we've done this once, but let's do it more. So we've added a new stream, and if you just can't seem to get enough of,
Just can't get enough.
of the ESL characters that you know and love from Eat, Slay, Love, we have made the closest proximities to them that we could in Baldur's Gate 3. And on Thursdays on Twitch, we are playing our way through Baldur's Gate 3, where you can cause some chaos and get involved in how our experience goes.
Yes.
Yes.
Last time I accidentally kicked a squirrel
Oh, yeah, you did.
and I eviscerated it. And I honestly thought it would just be like, get away.
Yeah, no, squirrel went squish.
Yeah.
Yeah,
In our first section,
crazy.
I broke my paladin oath by accident because somebody else did something.
Yep.
It was
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, so that exact same thing is what happened to me in my paladin playthrough.
Yeah.
Whoopsie.
I was like, what?
They're like, you're evil now. And I'm like, what the fuck? Don't I get a chance?
I did both so ever so fragile.
Yeah, it's rough. in
Oh,
that game.
it sucks if that's all it takes.
But yeah, so come check that out on Thursday nights on twitch.tv/questkeep, if you didn't know where the channel was. And other than that, if you like what you see and you would like to support us, please do on patreon.com/questkeep, where you can get awesome extras such as our sound checks, which we shoot before these episodes, and Dice Unfolded, where we break down what's happening in the game. And yeah, sound checks are getting off the rails. We gotta do something to keep these booth boys in check.
Crazy.
Yeah, no more Nickelback.
No more Nickelback. Ah.
Booth boys.
And if you do support us on Patreon, there's more stuff coming to that soon, as well as you can get a discount on merch if you go to our website at ttrpg.ca. We've got merch. And you can get your own merch there. And you don't have to be a Patreon supporter, but if you want that discount, you can get it there. That kind of thing. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment on the videos, and join our Discord, that kind of thing. Get active. Participate with us. We also play with our community on Wednesdays. Otherwise, before we go back into the homebrew world of Altero, created by Matt and Roz, we would like to recognize the privilege to work, play, and create on the traditional territories of the Musqueam people, and we encourage you at home to go to native-land.ca and learn more about the world. Roz. Oh, we're doodle-doing.
We're doodle-doing. We are in the homebrew world of Altero, but if we were going to open out on this scene, we would be flashing across the ocean and then coming upwards, because above this ocean, crossing from Lantier to Orleana, you are in the sky, aboard the pirate ship, the Parliament, an airship that you boarded following a fight with another set of pirates on a ship that they had commandeered, colloquially called Floaty McFloatface. Haha. And you've chosen to stay here for dinner with the pirates because you know Strix.
Yes.
And following this encounter to meet the pirates at dinner, these fun, exuberant privateers have invited you to stay for drinking games. But Onovan, played by our good friend Alan, who's out today, has decided to retire to his quarters. So they provided each of you space on the ship. Yes, to the Mind Palace, where he has some internal work to do. Because every step that you take and each thing that you unravel as a clue on your adventure seems to bring back memories or flashes from the time that's missing. And from some information that you've gathered about the machinations of the gods.
Right.
Also, last time you talked to the first mate aboard the Parliament, the eagle Aarakocra, the sorcerer, the watcher of this ship. It's the title of the person on board who's responsible for the magic of the elements. And this storm sorcerer told you that he's also experienced changes to the weather and the moons. And although night has come to you here aboard the Parliament as the sun set, nothing is moving at the pace that you would normally expect. Time is weird, weather's weird, moon weird, tide weird.
What was the name of the Watcher?
Jay.
Right.
Not Sam the
Title
Eagle.
was Jay. Yeah.
Not even bald eagle looking.
Okay, so Jay the Eagle Aarakocra.
Yes.
So many birds.
So many birds!
Okay.
I mean, it's not Parrot and Pete. We're moved on from that. Pete's still around, though. And
Oh, is he? Oh, right. Yeah, Pete the parrot.
They're prisoners that they've kept separate on the other ship still.
We kept the parrot as a prisoner.
Pete the Parrot of the Prison.
Well, we also kept Parrot as a prisoner.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's
that's
still
right.
alive.
Yeah. It's just his
He's
leg-
paralyzed.
He is shattered beyond repair.
They've stabilized him on the other ship. Both of them are prisoner.
Right.
This is a world where you can't trust. Well, you should trust, but even a bird is suspicious for these pirates.
He's a classic Iago figure.
And many of them know druids, and, sometimes not a bird. So they're making extra sure,
Huh. I didn't even go there. But yeah, totally possible. Right.
right? You've heard amongst the pirates of the Parliament over dinner, you can hear some being like, maybe he's not a parrot. Maybe Pete is something else. Who knows? So you get the hint that there's a reason they've kept that. Those two are still prisoner on the other ship that flies in tandem with yours.
So is Pete the druid and Parrot is actually a transmogrified parrot?
Don't know.
That'd be amazing.
No. His bones were so easy to break.
You didn't say all that much.
Get to work. You're like, we are.
He's just in your cabin looking for seeds.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Okay, so you don't know what's going on with them, but you know that this crew they don't take it lightly. Although they are here to party, they know that you've seen them running around last time. They referred to a couple of the juniors and people who seem to be just like general crew aboard the Parliament as ducks. Yeah. And Goose seems to be in charge of them. So Goose is here at dinner, but a couple of the ducks come in and out and report. So although they are fun pirates, you do get the sense that they are taking their work seriously. And Strix has retired from dinner, so we know that she left the scene as the partying became more intense.
My headcanon, it's all Treasure Island Muppets. It's the pirates.
Is that because of Jay the Eagle?
Yes.
Everyone just shifted.
We've got cabin fever.
It's just a whole bunch of Muppet boys.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
Why are you always behind a table?
Yeah.
It's like Rose's Muppet board right now.
Does she even have legs?
Nope. Other people that you know, just so we can remind you all, some of you are note takers and some of you less so. They also talked about the monk who is here at dinner, Bee Eater.
Yep.
Bee eater?
Bee Eater, yeah.
Bee Eater. And that's a half elf that you can see in the room. Partying, having a good time with everybody, but like demeanor is a little bit different. You know this about them as a monk, as a capable fighter. They would have been on board keeping an eye on Strix when she traveled across to the ship to see you. Jay is always keeping an eye on Strix, and you get the sense of healing magic.
There was a dwarf too, right?
Yes, not here yet, but Tango. Tango, hello. Tango told you that the Cardinal would be coming.
Cardinal, that's what it was.
Yes.
I can't keep up with these names and then bird titles. Like, what?
Yeah. And Tango is currently on board the Parliament Magpie. Yeah.
That bird's a cookie.
Previous one was, well, a former cookie.
Yeah. So we
Steak.
we learned that last time a little bit about the relationship between you and Strix. So watch the last episode if you need to catch up on that. 'Cause
Who's
we're
the
gonna jump
cockatiel?
in.
That's what I want to know.
Cockatiel. Maybe it's you. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, Tango and Rivet have brought out.
Pietro.
No, he's the woodpecker for sure.
Pietro.
Pietro. We meet a lot of characters in Eat, Slay, Love. Love that for me. Okay, so on board the pirate ship.
You
your own
gave
doing.
everybody like many names. How
Could've been
could
like,
you did this to
The ship
yourself?
practically flies itself. For some reason, there's only 2 pirates.
Never!
Yeah, that's fair.
So Tango's shown up with a whole bunch of beer. And at the end of the last episode, she was just like, Dwarven Roulette!
Right, and one of these is full of was it yours?
Yeah, ahead of time, I
Oh.
went down and I was getting it ready with the Cardinal. He's gonna come because he loves to play Dwarven Roulette.
Yeah.
And
Can't pass up a chance to drink a little piss. Okay.
We're
Well,
all about
I mean-
this.
I mean, do you have a fountain on board?
a fountain.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay, so yeah, ahead of time, and we get together, and then, we mix them all up. But then I don't know which one they have in them either.
So we don't get to smell them ahead of time, right?
You can! Okay,
Oh.
so the way the game works, which is from Homie and the Dude, Wandering,
Skies.
no, the Sky Zephyrs book.
Right.
We've got a game called Dwarven Roulette.
It's literally about piss.
It is! It's perfect for us!
Oh, like 2 peas in a pod.
2 peas.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, here we go.
Don't go there.
Yeah, I mean, that's where we're going. It's literally in a cup.
That's Alla and Mogg's YouTube videos. Okay.
Yeah.
So I roll a d6.
Yeah.
I secretly roll a d6 because there are 6 beers in front of you. Who all is playing?
Yeah, we'll
sure.
play now.
What the hell?
After this, I think I want to go talk to Parrot, but I'm not going to turn up.
Turn down for what?
Turn down. Turn down.
Yeah, what?
I will turn up for drinking games.
Turned down for the night. Oh, that's what.
No.
No.
Turn down a drinking game.
Right.
Yeah.
What?
What? Hello.
Yeah.
Do you also want a set of 6?
Oh, we each drink 6?
Maybe.
Okay. I mean, I'm in for a round. I don't want to get, destroyed.
He's just scared he's gonna be drinking a lot of your piss.
He just doesn't want to get whiskey dick before I go visit Strix.
Something along those lines.
Oh, whiskey dicked. I've never heard of it. Writing that down. Whiskey dicked.
Ah, yeah. It's not a. Well, yeah. Okay. You're right.
All right. How about we do a round and then the Cardinal and you can do a round and then who do you want to play against?
Oh, I'm indifferent. I just need a drink at this point.
What if you sexily played against Strix?
She left.
Oh, but bring her back and be like, Strix, ooh, will you, won't you, drink pee? Let's make out.
I'm going to go after this, but I don't want to be like, hey, come on, let's go drink. Let's play the piss drink.
You don't want her to have pee breath.
Actually, I don't want to have pee breath. Can you press the digitate that away?
No, probably not.
Crap.
Did you eat asparagus before this?
Oh. I mean, then you'll know which one is which. Okay, you know what? Screw it. I want to play the game.
Okay. So she'll nod, and one of the ducks will come over and sit down with you and just be like, really excited to be included in the game. So I'm going to secretly roll a d6 for each of these matches. Okay. Okay. So I know which of the 6 beers in front of you has Tango's pee in it. Which one she's peed in. She doesn't know, and you don't know. And she'll wave as a red-haired dwarf comes in, and his hair is wild, like circular, just crazy. And he's covered in soot. and it looks like something has just exploded in his face.
This is Beaker, isn't it? This is the Muppets.
This one is played by Beaker. So this dwarf comes in,
Acme explosive.
and she's like, Cardinal! And he comes just like racing over, and he's just like, whoa, yeah! He's like, roulette!
Yes.
And you can watch the two of them when they high five. They've got little like secret handshake thing that happens, and at the end of it, they go. But when they pull back from their little like fist bump explosion, literally a little explosion goes.
Oh!
Whoa.
It's fucking cool.
We make things go boom.
Are you an artificer?
We could make ourselves
Yeah?
a shake.
Is Cardinal artificer?
He's an artificer and a bard.
Oh, nice.
And he's like, yeah.
Artificer.
And he's like, it goes boom, 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 and he starts to like bang, 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 and then as he like makes a motion to sit down, he just throws one leg over and sits down next to you in front of your 6 beers.
Awesome. Yep. Okay. Don't mind me.
Oh.
Awesome. Okay, so here's how it works.
He looks unavailable. It's perfect.
So we flip a coin to find out who goes first.
You all right?
Oh, Alana has the coins. Shit.
I have a coin. I have a coin. I have a coin.
Where's the other guy?
I have the thing.
He went back to his room.
Who wants this?
Yeah, he's not a party guy.
Want this?
Ella, flip a coin. Oh,
There was a
there it is. Lauren, you did a sport at them.
Never throw anything at me. Just whack. You'd be like, whoosh, past my shoulder.
So I might go like Michael Cera. Here's a plate.
I didn't say anything before.
Yeah, I flipped it. Now what?
You guys don't know how coin flips work. You need to play more drinking games.
I'm a little absent-minded sometimes. Tails. Yeah, I go first, I think.
The heads, I think.
Oh, it looks like a tail to me.
I mean, it could be. It's a head.
I mean, if it was a coin, tails would have an elk on the back. Right? And heads would be
I thought it
a
was
person.
an illithid or a squid.
Oh, I was looking at it upside down, so it looks like antlers.
Yeah, I
It
know.
does. It's both.
Yeah.
It's one of
Whatever.
One of those puzzles where you look at
I
it
was-
and it's like two things at the same
I was
time.
thinking this side, and it came up this side.
Awesome.
Perfect. It's head.
Okay. And as you guys are sitting next to each other, she's like, "You're so tall,
Yeah. Yeah, especially with my heels.
and your arms are really like, yeah.
Yeah, I got guns. I love it.
All right.
Guns are actually a thing now. So that made sense, sort of.
So, you can make it's a site-based DC 15 wisdom checks. So you're gonna pick one of them, and you're going to, just by sight, I will give you a hint. So roll a wisdom check.
Just straight wisdom?
Yeah. Okay, it says perception, I guess, if you have a bonus to perception. It's for everybody here. You roll a wisdom check
Yeah, I don't.
with any of your perception bonuses.
Okay.
And which beer? You gotta tell me which one you're checking. Of the 6 in front of you, which one are you gonna take a little, like, you're looking at it, giving it the eye.
4.
Okay. And your check? Roll?
15.
Okay.
Plus 1. 16.
So you get a little bit of a hint that number 4, just this skim across the surface looks a lot like you'd expect a nail to look like.
A nail?
Ale.
Oh, ale.
A nail.
The fuck?
Just like a little like sprinkling of like.
Beer that drinks like a nail.
Just like,
have
did you
had
put
one of
toenail
those.
clippings in there too?
Gotta hammer him down.
Yeah.
All you can tell about 4 is that you would guess it looks safe.
Yeah, cool. Juice 4. Yeah. And I, a little bit sing-songy, say, drink up. And I cast Purify Food and Drink on it.
Cheater.
Drink up.
Cheater, pumpkin eater.
I'm willing to lose. I just don't want to drink piss.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay, and so you're doing this spell with the idea that you're keeping it as secret and as quiet as you can, and that
Well,
there's
I
no
say
reveal.
drink up. Fine, but like,
Okay. Okay.
People wouldn't necessarily know that that's.
Everybody's cheering and they're playing other games, and you're not quite able to pick out. No one notices, based on my roll as well. And then you'll see Tango grab 4, and she also goes, yeah, and just takes her a lot longer. It's a big beer for her, and she's bam, and she slams it back down. We're gonna come back again to do another one. Let's move on to yours.
All right.
So pick which beer you're looking to look at.
1 through 6?
1 through 6. Perception check.
I'm gonna go with
3.
I botched.
They all look the same to you.
These all look the same. Someone either has very foamy urine,
That does happen.
or this is all very flat beer. Because they all look the same. Okay. 3 it is.
And you watch, really excited to get to participate. This duck is like, cheers!
Cheers. So do you just go by duck, or do you have a name? Do you not feel weird being the same name as all the other ducks?
No, I'm Duck. And then if another spot opens up as he's drinking, and if another spot opens up, just fine.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
I had to look something up on my sheet, but when you do that, drink up. Also purifies your.
Oh! Does it change it from beer, or does it just make it so there wouldn't be poison in it?
It says purify. I would interpret piss in your drink as
Yes.
not pure.
Yes. That's fair. All right.
Aw. Takes like the tannins out of wine. Okay, so can I pick I don't pick the same numbers, right? It's 1 to 6?
Yeah, pick any number from 1 to 6.
Oh, any number, including the numbers they've already picked, or?
You're on your own set.
Okay.
You've got your own flight. Of
Okay.
6.
Well, I'm gonna give myself and be like, I got this, and I cast guidance on myself.
Okay.
Listen, if you're gonna cheat, I'm gonna cheat.
Not cheating. I'm not trying to win. I'm just trying not to drink piss.
I'm gonna choose number 1.
Okay.
That 20.
Hey.
This dice loves me.
It really does. So
Yeah, that die is broken as fuck.
so which one were you looking at? 3?
1.
1. Okay. You look at 1, and I'll give you that. It looks like you're actually quite an expert in beer.
I am.
Yeah. It looks good, and a little bit of a hint of one of the ones nearby might be off.
2?
Snickers.
Okay. Well, does the other guy drink 2, or?
Cardinal grabs 1, the same as you do.
Okay, so.
So he's got the same like 6 beers in front of him.
I see.
You've got 6 beers in front of you. He grabs 1 because you grab 1.
Okay, so whichever number has the piss in it, we both have the same.
Yeah.
It'll be the same number for both of us.
You're gonna
Okay. Cheers!
He's just drinking. Is there a way to be like, this is piss, and then not drink? You're just drinking 6 beers and eventually you drink piss. I feel like it's inevitable.
Definitely Russian roulette.
Yeah.
Well, it's a different person playing. It's not just tango.
Oh, no, yeah, we each have our own opponent.
But
But
people are
we
gonna
each
like
also
you
have
go
6
until you
beers.
like you tap out, right?
So I
it's-
assumed it was like, if there were 6 of them, I pick 3, and then you drink 6, and then now there's only 4 left. So only one person drinks the thing. Right now we each have a flight and everyone has piss plus 5 beers.
I never play. Tango, like,
We're playing a role.
I think it's like usually what happens is someone bails out because they're like, well, now I know I didn't get it.
Yeah,
and
I mean,
you
to be
didn't.
fair, we're only gonna drink 5 of these.
And then you leave one? Okay.
The piss one. I'm not gonna.
Or
drink the whole
sometimes
piss
people
one.
bail out and there's still 3 left, or they only drink 1.
Oh, okay.
It's like whenever you like tap out because you're too scared to drink pee.
I think I have a better version of this game. Is you only need 6, and then you have one.
Then how
with
you don't
piss.
get to drink as much beer?
Well, then you play again. But then you might lose twice.
Yeah, but then it really just comes down to the order of play. Each person gets better luck as it goes on, whereas this way
Exactly, that's
everyone's
the
got
point.
the same.
Yeah,
luck.
that's the point. That's the whole,
So do you stop drinking if someone drinks the piss, and then? But if you're both drinking the same number at the same time, you both drink the piss.
Yeah, so it's.
But I don't have to like drink. If she's gonna drink and I'm like, oh, I don't want to risk it again. I'll bail, and then she wins.
Okay.
You
so we
just
can-
find the piss one, then you got some drinks.
Okay.
Also, like, I mean, they're like a half pint. You know, there's
Yeah.
a lot of room in the top there.
That's true.
So,
Tango's like, I don't know that I understood the rules now.
Yeah, it's okay.
Really, there should be like 12 cups of beer. And-
Everyone, we could all play
Yeah.
together in one big one.
Yeah.
One of them has piss.
Yeah.
And then one person loses. Everyone else, you're just drinking.
yeah, ultimately, that's not really a fair way to do it. Like, because the longer it goes on, that person just has less chance. Whereas we all have equal chance to fuck up right now.
Yeah, but if,
But that's just
let's just continue the game.
games aren't fair. That's the whole. Anyways, doesn't matter. Okay.
I also feel
Yeah,
like
I think games are supposed to be fair. Otherwise, it's a shitty game.
what? We're also just here to drink, so
Yeah.
pick one, Ella.
Oh, we're doing this again.
You guys drink number one, all good.
All right.
I will say that when I purify the food and drink, although it's not going to taste like piss, especially if there's headroom in the glass, it's still going to smell like piss because like that
Gross.
vapor or not vapor, but like will still be in there, so you can still tell if it's the one. It won't be like, oh, we purified it, and now you can't tell which one's which. Like,
Still
it will
disgusting.
still smell like piss.
Yeah.
You're still not going to want to drink it, probably.
Don't kink shame me.
Yeah, I mean, if you like drinking,
You also
yes,
don't
go
have to
for it.
roll. You can just go for it. I guess she wouldn't say roll. You don't have to like size them up. You could just drink.
It's trusted.
This time, what did I go for before? 4? Is that what I said?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. 6. I rolled 19.
It's got a bit of a shine to it.
I think that one's piss.
Now drink it. Now what?
Well, I'm gonna take a sniff, and it's actually piss. Then not gonna drink it.
Tango grabs it. And she just starts downing hers. Then she slaps it back down.
Yeah,
It was definitely piss. Yeah, you drank piss.
well, I mean, party's a party. Drink up. I drank purified. Smells awful. I've just burned 3 spell slots in this game.
Jesus. All right, Duck. I propose we do this a different way.
Okay.
Because
What do you think?
What did we both drink? We both drank our number 3. So we take, if they're all the same, so we have 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Half of these are going away. Now we have 1, 2, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
I'll pick a number. You pick a number.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to go with 6.
Okay. I'll do 5.
Cheers. I don't sniff it or nothing. I'm just drinking it.
You're both good.
There we go. See? There is more risk, more chance. Now we know someone's getting it probably next time. One of us. There's only 3.
And you watch him be like, yeah! And Tango's just like, we've already drank pee. We're just gonna drink beer now.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. We've got intrigue. Duck.
Okay. And Duck's just like, what's your name?
Oh, how rude. I mean, I thought you might have known since I did the whole truth.
I was over like
thing
doing
in
other
front
stuff,
of-
and then I gotta go over here and
Oh.
hi.
I am Anthem.
Hi. Anthem.
Yes.
That's not what Strix called you.
Oh, right. Daros is my real name. I have a stage name. I'm a bard.
Oh, cool. And he looks over to Cardinal sitting next to you. Cardinal's a bard too.
Oh.
What?
Oh, was it you? Wait. Tango and Cardinal, was it you? Was it you guys? I don't know. I keep looking at you for Cardinal. You're both.
Okay, I can be both.
Cardinal, when you do the handshake thing, who was it? Both of you combining, like, abilities to make the?
Yeah, we came up with it together. We think it's really
Oh.
fun if you can do a little extra Magic.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, I like that.
Bards.
Yeah.
Yeah, after this, if you guys want to learn something cool,
Oh, what do you got in mind?
Cardinal is like, and then boosh down again and boosh boosh. I can teach you the concussive shanty.
Oh, that sounds good.
We love a shanty.
Have I heard of that before? I'm going to say no. No, I haven't. I'm going to roll for it.
Alla, you can roll a history check if you've heard of a concussive shanty. Something this pirate crew.
I have not.
Boing.
The dice is like, no!
I'm trying to tell you. I don't want to be in the tray.
Okay, and on your end,
So I feel like I know which one has the piss. So can I just make him drink that? Or do I have to go with 6 and then he also drinks 6 and then we just keep doing this until there's just 2 left?
You could do it. I think do it my way.
All right.
Or you could even evolve it from what we did.
Uh-huh.
You choose what the other person drinks.
I think you should drink number 2.
I think you should drink number 1.
I already drank number 1.
Isn't
6. I got confused about the order.
I will drink number 6 then.
And he grabs his.
Clinkies.
I turned that into at the end.
Just Canadian birds everywhere suddenly.
Yeah.
What?
Clinkies.
And then he slams it back.
Slam it back.
And then he slams it down on the table and he looks over at Tango and he's like, God damn it, what did you eat?
Oh no!
I bet you had a lot of salami.
Good one, Mogg. Good one.
I know, piss.
Now you
The
know
difference
not-
between piss and beer.
Don't drink the piss.
Yeah.
He grabs like 2 of the other beers that are still sitting there with him and he just goes, slam. And then he drinks the other one. Slam.
Wait a minute, they all have piss in them.
No, but he's like, better. Okay.
Tango, I said I was sorry. All of mine are piss.
Good game, bud. Good game.
Nice. Hey, you look tough. You want to arm wrestle?
Hell yeah, I want to arm wrestle.
All right. Okay. We're going to set up for an arm wrestling game as well, but you're still locked with.
Oh, right, yeah, because you figured out the piss. We still don't know where the piss is here. 1, 2, wait, what did you drink last time?
5.
5. 6, 5 gone. So it's 4, 2, or 1. I will drink 1.
I'll drink 2. What did you say? It was like salami? Is
Yeah.
that what you yelled out?
You know the smell of somebody who's eaten too much cured meats?
Oh,
A lot of
I love
sulfates.
cured meats.
okay, apparently. Yeah, I can tell.
Nitrates, sulfites, it's all there.
I like it when you put them into like pastry and then you bake it
Yeah.
and then
A
you
lot
got
of oil.
pocket treats.
Yeah.
Drop duck, you win. That was piss.
You just Duck's face changes entirely. Like it might be the first time he's ever won anything in his entire life, and he's just like, "I'm a pirate now!"
Yeah, congratulations.
And he runs over to all the other ducks, excited, and they start to celebrate. And you watch them all start to cheer, and more other sorts of drinking games are breaking out, and more versions of their Dwarven Roulette, and a bunch of other things.
Oh, why did I agree to this game? I'm never playing that again.
Just gonna like pull Chonkers out and be like, Chonkers, go play. Go pick up shit from all over the floor.
And Tango sees you pull Chonkers out and let him go, and she's like, "Wow, what is he?"
He's our little dust bunny construct. He's the bestest boy.
Awesome. And she'll take Rivet off, and she'll let Rivet go play with Chunkers.
Go have fun,
And she'll
guys.
be like, Rivet, go show him. Go show him, like, where we keep all the explosives.
Perfect. Go roll yourself up in gunpowder.
Yeah, so she sends Rivet off to go take Chunkers on a tour of the ship to the most dangerous places, because that's Rivet's favorite.
That's adorable.
Yay!
Also, concerning?
Play date.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And as the two of them head away for a little bit, you get the impression from Chonkers. It's obviously like it collected a bunch of bones last time.
That's right, yeah.
Right? So it's got a little bit more of a heft to it as he hops like a bunny.
He's got more of a formalized movement. Like he's gaining structure. Just
Amazing.
these, like limbs like
Yeah, it's like Akira.
yeah, exactly. I think we just found out the next big monster. Yeah.
Chonkers and Rivet head off. And then, Cardinal. And then explaining a new game.
Oh, right. Oh, you're doing the arm wrestling.
Yeah, arm wrestling.
This one is called Brawler's Embrace. Have you heard of it, Mogg?
Have I heard of it? Oh, I sure as shit have heard of it. That's gonna be a
You asked someone in a bar once
Yeah.
about their backstory.
yeah.
And they were friends with the inventor of Brawler's Embrace.
Oh yeah, we do this all the time in Tornik.
Is this the one where you arm wrestle but also punch the shit out of each other?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Sometimes you also go. That might be just the Tornik version though.
Oh, that's not surprising.
Yeah, give each other. Like,
I've never done the kissing version.
Oh yeah, it's
Do it, do it, do it.
Punch.
punch or kiss. Maybe it's dealer's choice.
Taken aback a little bit.
I also want to say that I rolled a 13 on my deception about kissing. That's something I made up.
Okay.
She just wants a kiss.
Okay, awesome. So this is going to be contested strength checks.
Okay.
I think Tango will sidle up and see if Aloe wants to do it, but like Tango's a gnome. And very teeny tiny and does not have a good strength score.
Crap for the tango.
But you can see her go like, "Come on, Aloe!"
Just your full whole forearm.
Arm wrestling?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, I was looking up rules to Russian roulette.
What's gonna happen now is we're playing the Brawler's Embrace. So these are contested strength checks. So I'll read more of what's on the page so we can figure this one out correctly. So
Deer Hunter, they pass the gun back and forth, but in all the rules, it doesn't specify. It's just you each have a gun.
I played it.
the more you know. Okay, so contested strength checks. The winner of the contest of a contested strength check will gain a point. Okay, the loser will lose points, and the first player to gain 3 points successfully will win. Before the contested strength checks are made, a player can make an unarmed attack against their opponent. Okay, if you get a hit, then the player makes their strength check at disadvantage.
Okay.
So
So you can dodge the like.
Someone tries to, they're basically going to try to punch you over top of the arm wrestle. And if you hit, then they roll their strength check at disadvantage.
I see.
Can you kick under the table?
What if you choose not to do that?
I would say they roll straight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ella doesn't really want to punch Tango in the face. It could go very badly.
Her fist is like the size of her head.
Punch her in the shoulder.
It does say,
Ella thinks if I'm punching someone, I'm punching them in the face.
it does say that you can only do the attack part twice, but you want to try to get to 3 points.
Okay.
So you want to try the attack strategically so that you get to 3 points before they.
Okay.
Okay. And they two attacks on each other like attack on the same thing. We cancel each other out.
No, like so we're gonna make contested strength checks for the arm wrestle.
Yeah.
And twice in the course of doing this, you can, before we roll the strength check, punch them
Okay.
for an unarmed attack, which might miss.
Okay.
Cameo by Rassar on the ship, apparently.
Did you just say stop lying?
Stop lying.
I don't know what's happening in the hallway, but I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and you could challenge someone else as well to an arm wrestle, or you can interact with the crew.
I feel like ducks on a high, so I'm gonna be infected.
And you watch him like pull a crowd of other ducks over to come and watch him.
Come on, duck. Let's do this.
Yeah. awesome. And he sits down, and he's just thrilled that you would invite him back to the table. And all the other ducks start to crowd around, and Goose comes over too. You watch a couple of the other pirates are starting to see you integrate with their crew. Okay, so contested strength checks around the board. And then before we roll, decide if, off the top, if you want to try a punch.
Because they can also punch us and then give us disadvantage, right?
Yes.
I'm not gonna punch the first time.
Okay, we start at the top here. You and Cardinal, 2 dwarves.
Okay.
Across the table from each other. He has, even just the smell of him is like something burnt, gunpowdery. You know, you can watch his, he's been drinking, so his face is actually getting cleaner where the beer is wiping away some of the soot.
Right, and the acidity of the pee probably also helped
Yeah, yeah,
clean it out. Gotcha.
yeah. He's also got a bunch, you can see him reach out to the Jagmaya, the calico cat chef who's been around, and he kind of like waves, and she has brought over a whole bunch of like looks like spicy wings that he's snacking on.
Oh, perfect.
So you can share in the.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'll definitely have some spicy wings.
See Fingy's coming back.
Yeah. Yeah, my non wrestling hand, I definitely.
Your punching hand. Oh, what did I do?
And get them all.
The PDF has a recipe for buffalo wings.
Hey, let's go.
All right.
Okay, so you lock eyes with Cardinal. Mm-hmm. Oh, he doesn't punch you either. So contested strength checks.
Okay. So this is just strength plus our modifier?
Yeah.
Like a d20 modifier?
Yeah.
Okay. $15.
Strength like a +9.
21.
Shit.
So you watch as the dwarf sitting with Mogg does an immediate push in the direction, almost taking Mogg's arm to the table.
Punch him, Mogg.
Okay.
Kiss him.
Spicy fingers.
Punch kiss him.
You punch him.
I have 2 little spicy fingers, spicy fingies, and I boop into the eyes.
Yeah, he's trying to eat one of the wings on his.
Yeah.
That you both reach to grab a wing. He grabs one, you grab one, but instead you like drop yours and then just finger it.
Yeah. Boink.
Keep it rolling.
Yeah.
Roll an unarmed attack.
Okay, an unarmed attack. Now I have to remember how to. What's the unarmed attack under?
Go to actions.
Oh yes. Okay. Oh, nat 20.
Oh, spicy fingies every time.
They are so reliable. Okay, so you get him directly into both eyeballs.
Yeah.
With spicy fingers.
Yeah.
Just the scream. The like, ah!
Oh. Mogg is not how you flirt.
As we're like, what's your backstory?
Oh.
And it just immediately starts to water. His nose starts to run. And he's just like, good one! Good one! Good one, good one, good one, good one.
So, do you come here often?
I live and work here!
How'd you get into privateering?
He's having trouble answering, so he will roll now a disadvantage for his strength check,
Okay.
and you roll a strength check.
Okay. I'm not gonna fucking believe this. I got another 20.
I'm telling you, that is that
We're
die
gonna
is
Maybe I do need to retire these days.
that die is weighted. You had like 2 games in a row where you got multiple 20s in a row.
Different dust.
Oh, it's a different. Oh.
I know what it was this one.
Here, throw me one and I'll do a few test rolls. That was a 10. Oh, 14, 7, 15, 8, not 20, 3. Botch. I don't know. Seems fine. I think this is just
They like
it's just luck.
He's touched it though, so it's ruined now.
Not your luck.
Okay, so
Now it's balanced.
Sweet.
Never gonna get a 20 with this again.
you're gonna have to do a whole cleansing ceremony for
Yeah.
it. Okay, He's only rolled a 13.
All right.
So you push everything back to the other side, just swings to the other side. As you could just, the snot and tears running down his face with the like, okay, so he will swing at you.
Okay.
This time and make an unarmed attack. It's an 18.
Against my AC?
Yep.
Doesn't hit.
Minus your shield.
Oh, good point. I wouldn't have my shield
Yeah,
on.
you got 2 hands occupied.
Yes, good point.
It's just a shield.
Let me just take that off. I think that brings down my armor class by 2, but let me just double check.
Probably 2. Unless that
my
shield.
shield.
Oh wait, that shield needs to be earned.
Unless you have a
to get-
+1 or something shield.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
So I have a +1 shield.
That shield has
Using it,
magical
it's dropped
properties
by
once it's unlocked, but it's not unlocked yet.
Yeah, it's 18.
Ooh.
It does hit.
Yeah.
Oh.
So he hits you in the face with his chicken wing,
Yeah.
still like in his fist. So he just kind of like, and not able to see very well, but he does hit you. So you get a bunch of sauce all over you.
Yeah.
Do you try to hit him again as well before you guys roll again?
Allah, I can't tell if this is working or not.
Yeah. I'll attempt to hit him again.
Okay, so you only get to do this twice, so you'll be out of punches.
Yeah, that's okay.
Roll.
Secondary punch. You ruined it. That'll be, I believe, a 9. You son of a bitch. You did this to me.
Okay, so he slathers your face in sauce. You
Yeah.
miss your punch, and you both. Yeah, so he rolls straight. You roll a disadvantage in this strength check.
Okay.
And we are balanced out.
2 20s.
You bastard. Seven.
Ooh.
14. So it swings back in his favor. So he's got a point.
All right.
Oh.
Do I have any points yet?
I think we were 1 and 1.
Yeah.
Right?
That would make sense.
No, but when you lose, you lose. So I think it had balanced out again. So I think we were in the middle. So now he has a point.
Okay, so we're equal.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think he's up by 1 right now.
Okay.
What?
Yeah.
How can he be up by 1 when I had all those 20s?
That was
just
for
the
punching
attack.
to make him roll it.
So you did more damage to him and gave him disadvantage. He's like 8 hit points down.
Okay.
His face, his nose is broken.
But as soon as one of your hands goes down, I just see this like, it's like, whoa.
Let it play out.
Sauce all over your face.
You're both covered in sauce.
Yeah.
Licking sauce off each other's faces.
Okay, so here we are.
Yeah.
Again, and he has 1 attack left, so he misses
Okay.
with an attempt to punch you, and so you're stuck just in the arm wrestle. So we both roll a contested strength check.
Nice head movement, Mogg.
You bastard! You son of a bitch.
He's only rolled a 10.
I got a 5.
Okay.
Fuck you.
I didn't curse your dice, okay?
You son of a bitch. You put your shitty bard luck on them.
Ruin over here.
So he's now got 2 points. You're like, and you look over at Anthem.
Come on, Mogg. You got this. Bardic inspiration.
Thank you.
All right. So we'll roll another
That's a
contested
D8?
strength.
Yes, it's a D8.
Okay.
That you can add to your strength roll.
Gonna add that.
Can you
Okay.
add to that? I don't know.
Yeah. Ooh. 25.
Nat 1. So you just,
Just
like
snap his arm off.
back in the other direction. So
Break his elbow.
yeah, so he loses a point. Having lost that, you gain a point.
Okay.
So that would put it 1-1. Contested strength.
Wouldn't it be 2? I'm really confused about this point
Yeah,
system.
I don't know. It's like lose a point every time you lose, and then you get a point.
What?
I'm just trying to understand.
First to
The
get
winner
to
of the
3. Is
contest
it like
gains a
position?
point.
So it's
Yeah.
like position. So it's like, here's 1, 2, 3 is down.
Okay.
I think so. Then you're, if you get like you got to get it to there.
Okay.
So it's like, if 1
So-
point is there, 2, 3.
I see. So he's at 1.
Yeah.
So he's got.
Okay, so I need to hit.
What's your roll?
So I'm rolling again, right?
Yeah.
All right. Strength. Yeah, 21.
9.
Ha! 2.
Okay, so you have 2. Roll again.
See, this is where it'd be good to punch.
Yeah.
Because then you like,
Yeah, it's too late though. I used up my punches.
yes, it's okay.
14.
13.
Yeah, Mogg, let's go! No!
Nice.
Fierce.
Just like sauce all over me, like kind of looks like blood, like ah!
That was a good match.
Yeah.
I haven't lost in like a long time. That was awesome. And his eyes are like all swelling now.
Yeah. Good job, man. Good job.
Yeah.
Good.
You want to dance?
Yes.
And party stuff fires up, and he pulls you on to a floor. And yes, and his motion is entirely like rhythmic dance.
Okay, as we've established earlier, for some reason I'm really good at can-can dancing.
Go, Mogg.
Trying to make some sort of like rhythmic version of the can-can.
Awesome. Roll a performance check, and I will have him do one with you.
Ooh, 18.
Nice. 14 on his end. So
You're leading.
I take the
He
dominant
can't see.
position.
You're just whipping him around.
I dip him.
Yeah! Do you kiss him?
The thing where like you like try to kiss him, but he's bent over, so it's like I'll drop you.
it's going great. Oh my god. Let me just roll a quick. Oh, he's really into it. Yeah, great.
Okay.
Oh!
Okay.
Oh, great. It doesn't have to be problematic. Great, perfect.
The cardinal also like, and then you have to move, otherwise you're both
Yeah.
gonna just collapse, and
Yeah.
you're continuing to dance and party.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, and drink.
Keep
Yeah.
that in mind the next time I'm interested in a dwarf. Get some hot sauce and a little bit of violence.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, sounds like it might work.
It seemed to work.
So while this has been going on, Ella felt like going against Tango was a little unfair. So while they were doing their stuff, she removed some of her armor. And she went down to like performing armor, which is half plate.
Oh.
So
My performing armor is half plate.
Real shiny.
she just takes off like the
Yeah.
arms and legs of it.
Keep going. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
And she takes off the belt of frost giant strength.
That's fair.
As Tango kind of watches you unclip it, she's like, "Whoa, that's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty nifty.
Get it? Cool? Ah!
Ah! Yeah, I now see what you did there. I was mostly just trying to make sure it's somewhere where no one's gonna steal it from me. So it's
Oh man, pirate code. No one here is gonna steal your stuff."
Not worried. Yeah, I'll keep it there.
yeah. It's good. All right, let's do this. So my AC is only 17 right now,
Nice.
Okay.
and my strength is only a +3.
Okay. Tango's strength is a -1, and her AC is 14.
All right,
Let's go.
let's give it.
Her first contested strength check. 11.
5. Oh.
Oh.
Letting her line.
Tango's like, hiya! And then pushes your arm down. And she's like, I got you on the ropes.
Oh.
Yeah, for sure. Ella's gonna like do a punch, but just sort of like kind of thing, like
Gonna
buddy
pull this
punch.
punch a little.
Yeah.
Okay. Tango's gonna punch you too.
Cool.
Go, 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 go.
Do we roll for the attack?
Yeah, roll an unarmed strike.
Flirty 20.
Oh.
7. So Tango does not hit, and you do hit her, so she will roll disadvantage on her next strength check. So she takes this like buddy tap to the shoulder, and she's just like,
Oh, you got
Too hard? Forget. strength sometimes.
Yeah. You should feel it with the belt on. You don't want to feel it with the belt on.
Yeah.
Burps a little bit of beer and then like pats it back down. Ah!
Massage that better later.
It smelled like this.
She'll roll disadvantage for her next one.
Oh my god, I'm rolling so low on these. 6.
3.
Hey! Back on the other side.
So now it will be in the middle.
Oh, back in the middle. Hey.
Yeah.
Yep.
And she rolls straight if you don't hit her again. She's just not gonna hit you.
Tackle's like.
Yeah.
It's just-
Gnome snarls.
Oh god. Oh, that was too bad. That was a 19. Nat 20.
Oh my god.
On her 5.
Does Nat 20 give you 2 points or auto?
I'll give you 2. Oh no, here.
You're down.
That's how bad it was.
Oh my god.
You took out an ear.
Okay, so she will, yes, go 2. So then you're at 2 and she has 0.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm not ready to roll. You're going down after this, Duck.
Good.
She'll punch you.
Okay.
It's 15.
Doesn't hit.
Okay. Punch her?
It's 10.
Okay. Was that to do another strike?
No.
That's just your strike. Okay. So her roll is a 9.
Oh. Ella.
Just like,
That felt a bit one-sided.
I mean, I wouldn't go against Allah. You brave of you to do it.
you want to dance?
Oh yeah.
And so your hands are still clasped together as it hits the ground, but then you'll see that she kind of does, like, she's surprisingly nimble. And so she kind of like spins herself around,
Ooh.
and then while she spins herself around, it's like she's holding your hand and pulling you onto the dance floor.
Yeah. Totally go along with that.
All right. Okay, Duck.
And all the ducks have come around to watch you.
Quack, quack, quack. Oh.
16.
4.
And he's like, yes, yes. And then he's like, duck, 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 duck.
I go for a punch. That's only a. What is my unarmed strike? I think it's +4. So 8 to hit.
Miss.
You get this. You can do it.
Contested. Dang. That's a 4 again.
Oh no.
6. He's got 2 points on you now. He'll punch you. 17.
Meets it, beats it. Oh, good one. Disadvantage then. Oh, 14.
9. Oh.
Am I continuously at disadvantage or only after?
Only the first one.
Okay.
Only that.
Botch.
18.
Oh.
Oh.
Goose, you might want to promote this duck. Good job. You're on a roll tonight. Whew. Winning drinking games.
And you watch a little bit, he's like, I feel so alive!
Good job. Good job.
And all the ducks are going like, duck, 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 duck. And they all get like really excited. And you watch them kind of get into this like line, and all of them start to do this move together. And so all of the ducks run out from the room that you guys are in, and you watch them go. And if you look out the windows of where you can see that they've gone, they are basically jumping up onto the side of the ship, and they are all like just like Naruto run style, like across the edge. They're like running all around the ship, but like dangerously, right? Like they could fall.
Whoa.
Well, you really got your ducks in a row.
And then Goose is like,
From the dance floor.
It's something that they do all the time to practice, you know? Like, they have to, like, be on the ship, and so they'll have a few drinks, and then we
What
can get
happens if
attacked
one
at any time.
slips, falls off?
Well, they gotta know how to rescue each other, right?
Wow, okay, yeah. It's policy.
They look like they're doing great. Well, yeah. Everybody starts out as a duck for the most part.
How's Cardinal and Mogg? Are they looking? Because who was it that said the thing about the? Was it Cardinal that said the concussive song?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, you want to learn from. Oh yeah, you're looking for Cardinal to teach you. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to interrupt whatever's going on there, though.
Make eye contact with Mogg.
Well, no. What's going like?
Oh well, they're dancing away. Like, do you want to?
Okay, actually, yeah, good call.
Yeah.
That's about right.
What?
Roll insight to see if you pick up on what he's trying to.
Oh, wow. I'm going to choose to fail.
Okay.
Asking me.
I'm gonna message into Mogg's mind.
How's it going?
Just
I'll see if it happens.
Still tomorrow.
We've still got a whole other day. Goose, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go try my luck. And Anthem will get up, and I'm gonna go find the captain's quarters.
Okay.
I'm just gonna roll an insight. Like, is my stuff actually safe there, or did I say put it in the bag of holding? 17.
Good number.
Not natural.
You get the. You would guess that it's safe, but Tango notices you sort of looking over at your stuff. You know the way when you leave your purse on the floor somewhere and you just can't not keep an eye on it. And she's like, you know, we can take it to your room.
You know, it's not a bad idea.
And then you know you can not have to worry about it and come back and we'll party.
Heck
And
yeah.
she like waves out at one of the other ones and they more alcohol and drinks and more food starts to come out for them.
Cool. Yeah.
Also, maybe we could check on your friend. I hope he's not sick.
Oh, he's fine. It's just he does this sometimes. He's just like in his own head. It's weird. He's in like a trance.
Sometimes I get in my own head.
Yeah, me too.
You know, when somebody's like, how's your day going? And you're like, potato!
Mogg pops over like with shots. I'm never in my own head. What are we talking about?
Tangle will be like, shots!
Shots, Cardinal.
Down the
We
shot.
both
I
just still
will
have saucy like faces.
be back in a few minutes. 'Cause my room's on the other ship, right? Am I going?
No,
to
they
the ship
said
or-
we've got you quarters here.
Oh, fucking right.
Right when... I kind of heard from you guys that you didn't
wanna-
really want to stay on the other ship, so...
Well, I
Yeah,
didn't
yeah.
want
Do you want to show me where? my
Yeah.
room is? Awesome. Let's grab this shit and put it down there.
Okay, awesome. And she'll take you to a hallway. You split off just after you head out. Anthem. And it leaves the two of you on the dance floor.
Yeah, we boogie. We boogie and we have shots. It's great.
It's going great. And all of the
Tango up
pirates
on my shoulder to go. Just like right.
just ducking, playing.
Yep.
Out on the, you have to get out onto the deck in order to, for both of you, before you head off into the different directions. So crew quarters, one direction, and Tango sort of notices that as you walk a little bit, and you're kind of getting the impression of where to go.
Oh, I've been there.
Know where you go. Where you're going. And so she kind of takes a moment as though she's going to be like, oh, realizing that you're very clear
Yeah.
in where you're headed.
Have you taken any mints for your piss breath?
No. Well, I drank another drink after, and I gargled with it.
Probably fine.
Yeah, it's whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
Please tell me there's a rule with disadvantage. I'm kidding.
Jeez.
Cast fresh and breath.
Chew on some mint leaves.
He hates mint.
I would have eaten spicy wing,
Oh.
for sure.
Spicy wings, and they have brownies. Regular brownies, but they make great brownies on the ship. And then Tango, as she leads you, the fresh air of the night for the two of you is very cool, but there's something beautiful about the night with the way the moons are sort of frozen the way they are. Roll perception.
Okay. Something I'd like to do on the way to the room, but... Well, that cocked.
Ooh, 19.
Natural 17 for a dirty 20.
Nice. Great rolls. For both of you, there's something that continues to get worse about the moons. It feels off with, like, both of you. Your magic even feels impacted. And the longer you stare at the moon and you feel this space around you, it's almost like things come in and out. Your abilities and powers are still there, but any kind of like feeling that you've ever had about deja vu or those moments where I've been there before, has this happened before? Things of the nature of time and space. If you think about it too hard, it just feels, the more off it feels. You weren't as impacted by it before, but now it feels like it's definitely getting more intense. And it's only really when you dwell on it, but something about the moons and seeing them here in the night sky makes it that much more intense.
Anyone else getting fucking weird vibes from the moon? Like, it was fine before. I mean, it's lovely out. I love seeing the stars and it, you know, nice fresh air. But like, something just feels weird.
I mean, yeah, it feels weird. I thought that was maybe just me, kind of.
Yeah, are you feeling it, Tango?
Yeah, but I love being on the ship at night. I mean, especially at this altitude, where, you know, lots of air and it's only like nipple brisk.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's fucking lovely out here. If I was sailing one of these, I'd be out here all the time. But like, yeah, I don't want to think. Moons are weird. We'll think about that tomorrow.
Yeah.
Let's,
Yeah, let's go to our hallway and have a good time. Roll a perception check for me as you wander in your direction. Tango leads you away, yammering on about how she has quarters in a slightly different part of the ship, but this is like a guest section. So she's sort of telling you all about the fact that where the guest quarters are is where the four of you can stay for the night, and you each have a very small bunk room.
just before we head off to our own thing, you got this.
Oh, thanks, Anna.
So you get
D6, right?
It's not just a friendly tap on the shoulder.
Oh, that was only an 8 for the perception.
Okay.
But
You can hear music, but you can't tell what.
Okay, coming from
Her room.
Okay.
Or the direction of her quarters, because you know where she is.
Yeah, I'm gonna approach the door, sort of confidently, but as I get up close, I'm gonna like go to knock, and then kind of stop myself from actually making contact. And then you just see a sadness kind of fall over Anthem, and his shoulders drop. And he turns and just kind of walks to the edge of the ship and just looks out at the night.
You pause. And we pause for a short break. And we'll be back after we refill our drinks and we find out what else might happen at that door. And across that threshold and off on adventures with both of you into the night with the Pirates of the Parliament. We'll be back soon. Bye.
Are you ready?
What is sound check? What do we do on sound check?
Well, technically, we're supposed to count to 5 so that you can balance our audio. However, we no longer count to 5. We do stupid voices and characters, and you're not even in the sound booth anymore. So quite frankly, I don't know what this is.
Awesome. Next.
Okay.
We got a fun one for you. You are doing a vague medication with a laundry list of side effects, and you're legally not allowed to say what it does.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's called a Nebulacil.
Nebulacil.
Yes.
Everyone knows about Nebulacil. You should talk to your doctor today about Nebulacil. All of your friends are already using Nebulacil. You too could use Nebulacil.
Background.
Side effects could include shortness of breath, rash, diarrhea, upset stomach. Some concerns from other of your friends that you look like maybe you don't look like you anymore. Don't worry about it though, what do they know? Nebulacil. Talk to your doctor today.
That's exactly it.
That, like, you found it immediately. That's so good.
Are you ready?
Sounds good to me.
When a statement must be made, it must be made loudly.
Sometimes it's the only way to face the darkness is to embrace the darkness.
Welcome back. Heroes! Yay!
That's us.
I am not a barbarian!
Settle down, settle down.
You do you, babe.
Kill a few people here and there in the name of don't kill me.
There's a little something else in there.
We've been through some stuff together.
This is how we create
Peer
bonds.
pressure.
It's been the best part of my life.
I'm not going to the temple!
You start to vomit all over Arin.
No! He had a fling with a tiefling.
Maybe I should wear like a sneaky detective outfit. Are you sure I can't tempt you? With this!
That's not delightful, that's terrifying.
Yeah.
I'm trying to fight, and you guys are turning it into a sex thing, and the damage was trash.
And what is your seventh favorite drink?
Oh my god.
Friends solve puzzle together. Friends, our team. I'm good at killing things, and you guys are passable.
Hello. Oh, lovely wedding.
He is now engulfed in flames.
I think I got in a couple good hits.
Fennel's unconscious again.
Hello, Zap.
Drop a 0.
Estravel!
She is the devil.
Okay, so she's looking for a vessel, and that's...
Do not let that happen.
Focus fire.
You are so hungry. The familiar and unfamiliar faces of everyone you've ever killed. There is no justice here, only sickness. And I am the cure.
No.
Her eyes go black.
Oh, no. No, I'm down.
Saving them is... That's it. That's all. That's all. That's everything.
Not ideal to have to kill your friends.
She repeats back words that you said to her once. When a statement must be made, it must be made loudly.
I've found people and starting to feel like a real person again.
Because I have friends. I have friends now.
And we're back on the Parliament. At night. Cold air across your face. Anthem. As music plays from inside the captain's quarters, a little bit of glow of candlelight flickers at one of the windows that you can see down the side of the ship. Presumably that she would be also inside her quarters and potentially also looking out into the inky blackness of night. You look around. Seems a bit maybe of a melancholy tune that she might be playing.
I'm gonna grab my lute and I'm gonna be listening to what's playing in there and just try to match it. Performance. Nat 20.
Boombox. Nice.
Just hearing the song and then playing along, but not toward the quarters or anything, just kind of still looking out at the moon and the night sky.
and reflecting on the last few days and everything that's happened to us.
It's like she has no idea you're out there doing that because it just blends in with what she's listening to.
So perfect.
And it's through a door and out into open air.
Yep.
She's just sitting in there.
Listen, missed his chance.
But you actually watch at your feet and around you the resolution of a misty step. And there is an air of a swirl about you. But it just is behind you. And it is just her back against your back. Outside, both of you, in the night.
I'll keep playing.
You can feel the breath that she takes as her shoulders move up and down, leaning against you.
Huh.
And she's just listening to you play.
I'll play the song to its conclusion. So whenever it winds down, I'll stop. I wasn't sure if I should knock or not.
I wasn't sure if I should lock it or not.
Is it locked?
You will never know, I guess, because you didn't try.
The last few days have been insane. I didn't think I'd ever see you again. It wasn't really something. It's certainly something I wanted.
I think it's unfair of me to have expected something real. On board the Parliament, we all have our own new names. Everything starts with a lie. And you only know me as Strix.
Is that not your real name?
Is Tango Magpie?
No, but tango is tango. Well, you say you expect something real, and I will tell you right now, and I'm gonna put down my lute and turn around. But not like walk around, just turn and talking to the back of her unless she turns. Anthem is not what you call me. You call me Daros. That is real. I have experienced many things that weren't something real, and this is the first time that to me it was. Otherwise, I would not have agreed to your truth circle or any of those things. I am sorry for what I did to you, but not as sorry as what I had to do to myself.
It's such an adventure that you're on. Sometimes I feel like staying aboard the ship keeps us above the rest of the world and all of us as misfits, rejected, you know, the rules, the boundaries of lines on maps.
I mean, you are literally above all of that. If you were to be
trying to do what you do on the ground, you would get stuck into some kind of comfortable routine. And your life is adventure. It is freedom.
Yes, but it's been a long time for me that I would have met someone that made me feel like I wanted to ever land.
Do I make you feel that way?
It took some of that freedom from me. Just the thought of it. Or maybe it's just another adventure that feels fun at the time. She continues to look away. She's in the other direction still. She looks forward, you behind her.
Know that if I make you feel like you want to land, that's not what I want for you. If that is the only way that I could be part of your life, I would not want you to change who you are for me. Because that's not who I know and who I have these feelings for.
It was all just a moment, and it is gone.
I mean, that was one thing. I don't feel any different now.
We leave the two of you on the deck. So return to that moment as we transition over to Alla and Tango. Taking you to the room, boisterously, she travels down the hallway with you. I think you're carrying her.
Yeah.
Just on the deck. It's not as possible now that you've transitioned into the more narrow hallways aboard the ship. So you can swing her down to the floor, and she's like, "It's just down here. This is the room that Onovan must be in."
Hear anything?
No!
It's door locked.
Let's try it.
She kind of clicks it, and she's like,
I think he locked it.
Ah, well, let's leave him to his piece then. We have our.
she's
own
like
pieces
looking
to get
through
to.
a tiny like keyhole. She's like,
Are you sure? Aren't you curious? Don't you want to know?
Not really.
All right.
I mean, I've seen it before. He just sits there silently.
Oh, I thought you meant maybe. Okay, never mind. Yep.
Yeah, no, not that. I don't think he'd be into that. Also, you know, feel almost sibling-like. Yeah.
Ah. So you guys aren't like that kind of traveling group?
No.
All right.
I've actually only been traveling together for 5 days-ish.
Oh, wow. Seems like longer for you the way you guys interact.
It's been an intense 5 days. You really get to know who people are. I mean, I've known Anthem for years, but also nothing ever happened there. But again, like a brother.
This one's your room.
Thank you.
You want to dump your stuff?
Yeah.
Did you say earlier that you want to go back to Floaty?
I mean, don't need to. I mean, maybe in the morning I want to go talk to Parrot, but I mean, there are more entertaining things to get up to tonight.
I think so too. Do you want to check out what's back at the party?
I mean, yeah, what time is it?
It's like 8 p.m.
Yeah, let's go back to the party for another couple drinks, and then maybe we come back here, or you can show me your room.
I like that idea a lot.
Nice. It's any more drinking games up there? That was pretty fun.
Yeah, and also like we can find out what's out with the other pirates.
Yeah. All right.
Some of them have all sorts of fun ideas. We could challenge them to like a 2-on-2. We could see if the concussive shanty is still up for grabs.
I don't really feel like fighting. Let's go.
Let's go to the kitchen.
Hey, that sounds great.
And she's just like, okay, now, how stealthy are you?
Not at all. I'm really bad at stealth.
That's a problem, because we don't want to get caught in the kitchen. It's taking stuff. But we do want to go there and take stuff.
I mean, isn't the cook upstairs with the party?
Yeah, but like their staff's gonna be in there. Bouncing Flight Finch runs a very tight ship of her kitchen. And if we get down there and she or her crew catches us in the kitchens, I'll be in trouble again, and I will be on 3 strikes. But snacks are worth it, so...
I mean, I could talk to them and keep them distracted while
I love it.
you're a little more stealthy. I could just walk in and be like, hi.
Let's go!
Yeah.
And so she leads you down to the kitchen, and then she's like, okay, make a scene.
All right. And just go into the kitchen and I'm like, put on a little bit of a more drunk act. And just like, oh my God, this place smells amazing. What do you got here?
You could help us take these upstairs. And there was a tray of, looks like more wings and assorted kind of like chopped up vegetables and stuff.
Those look delicious. I don't really want to help carry things, but like, can I have some wings?
Everything's going upstairs, so you can have wings while we go up.
I'm just gonna grab a wing now. Like, if they're just going upstairs to get eaten, they can get eaten here, right?
And you watch them like slap your hand.
Slap their hands. Take a wing.
And you watch, he grabs your hand and it's like probably a duck. And then like, what are you doing? Why are you being like this? We're going to go.
I'm so hungry. Like, these smell so good.
Okay, roll performance.
Mm, 12.
Okay. That's enough for this person to be very confused about what is going on here. And so Tango makes a stealth check. Shitty. So, luckily you've got this person in like you're fighting, both of you are trying to hold on to this wing. They're trying to make sure the tray doesn't fall over, but then you watch behind them, Tango's attempt at stealth is just like... And then you watch her look down and she kind of like grabs something that looks really heavy, and you watch in the background as she sort of like tips and almost drops the tray.
You know what? I will help you bring this stuff upstairs. Like, I don't want to start anything here, you know, like...
Spicy fingers!
Let's...
And they like, this person grabs a wing and like tries to like hit you in the face. I learned this earlier today.
I mean, I've seen it as a good move.
It's only a 4.
Good try. Yeah, but like, you know, it sounds up there. Let's get this upstairs.
You are so weird.
Yeah, I've been told that. You got any wine down here? I could use another drink.
And Tango's in the background, like with 2 bottles of wine, and just like in the middle of the kitchen.
You know what? There's lots of drinks upstairs. Yeah, let's.
Tango pulls out what looks like probably a bag of
open the
holding or
door
something,
to
and
the
they're
outside.
just like, Tango's in the background, just putting like an entire ham into this bag of holding, and like everything they can find on the counter that looks like this fresh vegetable pile. It's just like into this bag of holding.
I mean, you know, it's like, don't want to get too full or anything, but let's take this shit up there. Out the door.
Stealth roll for Tango. Okay. She's up on the counter. And you watch as she's walking over and she's trying to pull something off the ceiling that looks like it's also gonna like tip and hang over, and she lets go of a latch on something that's like a hammock that's holding a bunch of bread rolls, and just collapses, and there's just bread flying everywhere in the background. Tango's got like one like roll like in her mouth while she's just trying to like throw the rest of them in the bag. Go!
Yeah, so upstairs, I want some wings. If I can't have them here, let's go up and get them.
And they turn around and
I think people want it, like, on the road here. Let's go. I want my fucking wings. You won't give them to me. Here, let's get up there. I want a new drink, and I want my wings up on the deck, buddy.
Okay. Shit.
I'll give you a good tip.
We don't have. What? Very confusedly, they leave the kitchen, and then Tango shows up next to you guys on the other side, just being like, "I'm famished. Let's go."
Yeah.
And she's like pulling wings off of their tray as they travel up, and he's like, "Tango, you know the rules. You're not allowed in the kitchen." And
Yeah.
she's like, "Cross my heart, wouldn't go in there ever." And then you listen behind them as someone just walks into the kitchen, another staff member, and they start yelling, and there's just like a mess behind her of everything that she's left.
Yeah. We're on our way up to dance and have another drink, so yeah,
Let's go!
I'll take that plate. And it's,
And Tango's just like, "That went awesome."
in one hand, I'm just eating them already.
Tango's face is covered in sauce. And then you guys arrive back upstairs. Where?
Might want to take care of that a little bit.
What?
Your face is covered in sauce. Unless you want to go downstairs, I can lick it off.
Yeah, maybe. You want to just... They look out. So you guys arrive to the edge of the party, and you make an offer to Tango, and you watch her. She's hot. She has like a drumstick in her hand. She's like, "Ah."
Oh, yeah, I'm so tired. You know,
I got a bag full of fun.
Awesome. You said you were going to show me around the cabins.
Yeah, you watch her. She takes a step into what would be the party room. We're gonna cut to you like right away. She puts a step in. She sees you, and Carlos like, "They look like they're having fun. Let's go, bye!" And she just kind of grabs your the edge of your clothing and just kind of like turns you right around out of the.
I just sort of
party
foist the plate on the guy.
Yeah.
Like, turns out I'm tired.
Not hungry anymore. Bye.
Well, I had a couple on the way up.
We'll come back to you and Tango after.
Jeez.
My oh my.
Everything she needs is with her.
Yeah.
But on the dance floor, they would have
Yes.
spotted you and Cardinal.
Yes, that's right. Having fun, drinking away, dancing up a storm. What's your backstory, Cardinal? I don't know how they dance.
Wedding.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, exactly.
You've learned a whole bunch about this dwarf and a little bit of where he's from, whether you remember much tomorrow, because the two of you continue drinking.
Yes.
And there's wine, and there's spirits, and there's beer. And he's kind of like taken a moment when you guys have a bit of a break and cleaned himself off a little bit, because the spice in his eyes was getting to be a little bit. But what he did to do that was there's a big barrel of water, and he just went, doosh. And pulls his head up, and so his hair is like extra kind of like matted to one side, and it had been like the explosion look of him has kind of like come down, but mostly in the front, so it's still kind of crazy in the back.
Yeah.
But when he's clean a little bit now, you see that he's not that much older than you,
Oh, okay.
but the wrinkles on his face are kind of like more like scars, what you might have thought, and it's from probably playing with explosives, and it's like little burns everywhere.
Oh, you been playing with fire?
It's my favorite.
I love setting fires. Check this out. Light!
He's like gonna do the same kind of a thing, and except that he's got his artificer style magic more, so right, like things are all like gadgety wise.
Yeah.
So he'll like pull off something that clicks, and then it's like
Yeah.
it starts a little flame.
Whoa! What kind of stuff can we set on fire here?
Okay, we're gonna get in too much trouble if we set too many things on fire.
Okay, but what if we found some things and then we set them on fire, but then throw them off and watch them fly down, burning?
Will you marry me? Let's go. He's like, he goes out onto the deck with you, and he's like, we light it on fire, and then we slingshot it off.
Yes.
Amazing.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, what do we got?
And you watch him, and he rummages in a bunch of things that he's got on the side, and it looks like they've got a spot where they probably do use some like rudimentary slingshot things. He's like, the ducks train with these. So he passes you a slingshot.
Yeah.
And he's got one, and then they take little out of his bag of interesting things. He brings some little like tiny looking cannonballs, and then he grabs a bunch of like cotton wool type stuff, and he like packs it around both of them.
Yeah.
And then he uses one of his flames to light them both on fire.
Yeah.
And then he's like, now, make a wish.
Can't think of anything, but okay.
He's like, I wish. I can't think of anything. I wish for more beer.
That's a great one. Just like miss up.
But actually, when it explodes, it's like fireworks.
Ooh.
So out of his bag, he's got a bunch of little firework bombs. And they just go.
Sick.
You and Strix will see these off the side of the ship. Well, actually, you see them. She's looking the other direction. Because you're back to back, right? No, you've turned around.
I've turned around.
Okay, so you'll both see them then in that direction.
Oh.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, my turn. And I like grab two and I'm like, and just like fire.
And his things, like, they light up anyways with the friction of space. And they're designed to sort of like light up as soon as he packs them.
Yeah.
But then he tells you, he's like, if you think about something really hard, then it'll be in the firework.
Oh. Okay.
So like, give it an intention, and then it'll explode into it. His exploded into like an ale of beer looking before it sprinkled.
Oh yeah. And she kind of like tries to think of something nice, but in the last moment, all she thinks about is a flash of melting that guy's face off.
Ooh.
And so, yeah.
And he kind of watches it explode, and he's like, I don't know what that is.
Don't worry. Huh? Don't worry about it. It's we should get more drinks, huh?
More beer!
More beer!
Goddamn.
And he gets you another beer and passes it to you, and he's like, Mogg, what's your backstory?
Oh, there's not much to tell. I was in Torinique, you know, my family makes beer, and then some stuff happened, and then I ended up in Port Tallis. Yeah, I am a keg forge.
He spits beer. He's like, what?
Yeah.
That's a cool. To the keg forge!
Yeah. You'd be so proud of me.
And he's like yelling out at other people. He's like, we got a keg forge in the house! And everyone's like, woo, beer! As the pirates continue to party, and they've cleared away what would be a stage space, so you guys were dancing, and now they've cleared away even more space, and they are doing all sorts of like rhythmic dancing that is probably like the concussive shanty, but not as an attack move. So they look like they like have like coordinated things they do together.
Yeah. Okay, sick. Just kind of like 1,000-yard stare.
And he keeps drinking some more, and he's like, what else do you want to see on the ship, Mogg? What do you want to do?
I don't know, like,
we could do something dangerous. We were lighting stuff on fire. We could do other stuff. Like, what do you want to...
Ooh, show me something on the ship that nobody ever sees.
Drops his pants.
Crash is what I was thinking.
Show me the poop deck.
Drop trout.
He grabs 2 fresh beers, and he passes 2 fresh beers to you. So you guys are both, and he's like, come on.
It's another tripod. Oh boy. Yeah, let's go.
So he's gonna lead you away out into the night. Cutting back to yourself, where we just had watched. You watch a firework explode. That's
Beer. Horror.
and Strix is like, huh?
Yeah, that was weird.
You guys have been through some shit, hey?
Yes. You know what? It's not over either. As much as I want this to be something, I don't want to pressure you into anything. Because I don't know how much longer we have. So,
Stop. How much longer you as the Slayers have, or... And she looks out into the night at the moons. My magic is broken.
really?
Everyone's.
Something is off. But you had no trouble flying over to...
It's still not right, though.
No, something is off. And we, I think, are mixed up in the middle of it or need to do something about it because we're involved in something way bigger than me. I don't know how I'm this important. I don't feel like, I mean, it makes sense for Allah. She's a paladin of Alagropenia. Now Mogg is tied to Semjua. They have connections to gods, and there's all this god stuff involved. But like, I mean, my realm has been completely to do with mortals, and I myself am not the most powerful person. And while I want to make a name for myself, I don't want it to be for this. But I feel like I have to help these people. And Onovan, I think Onovan is destined for something bigger than the minor gods of this world. And
You know I made a pact for my magic.
yeah, I mean, again, someone else who's tied to something bigger than me. My magic comes from the music.
When you say the music, it's almost as though she doesn't take a step backwards into you, but she leans a little. So it's just enough that perceptibly she's touching you more.
Part of me wants to just not get you to land, but to say fuck all of this and go with you. But I don't think I can do that.
She looks out to the sky and the moons. Have you died yet?
I'm sorry, have I died?
You know, when we're capable and close to the kinds of people we are, we wink out of existence sometimes, and they'll bring us back.
Not that I know of. Have you?
Yes. And there's nothing on the other side. Nothing that was shown to me, I guess.
I don't see how that could possibly be true.
I think you're right that it has to be now. If we're going to live our lives, it's now. It's every choice in the now. What do we want right now? And I want to be free. And I want to give freedom to others. Here in the Parliament, we're all free. No cages. I wouldn't ask you to come with us because you're not free. You're woven up into something.
This is true.
What do you want to do right now?
What do I want to do right now? I'm going to lean into her a bit more where she slightly leaned into me and just put my arm around her one side so that my hand's on her hip and see if she accepts it. Okay. I don't know what the future holds, but I don't want any more regrets. And that I said as my face got closer to the side, to her ear, and to her neck, so that she can feel my breath moving down her neck.
I still want to stab you. I'm so mad. I'm so stupid.
I won't stop you. You can do whatever you want to me.
With magic, the door to her cabin flies open, and she will grab whatever she grabs when she reaches one hand out, and she stalks you both forward into her cabin, and it slams. And then we cut back to Ella and Tango.
Hand over to the fire.
To the zombie face that's just fading from fireworks. Mixed messages.
It's going great.
We need to have a talk with Mogg.
Like mild concern for you.
Yeah.
Literally sending out a signal so you need help. Okay, so elsewhere on the ship, Tango was leading you away.
Yeah.
And towards what you think at first would be the direction to your cabin, but to hers. You will see in the hallway Mogg and the Cardinal going in a different direction.
Visibly sloppy, like.
How sloppy? Like, so roll an insight here for to help judge, because you're holding two.
Yeah, I'm holding two. I have not stopped drinking. And I can hold my liquor, so it's a lot of liquor.
Flirty 20.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. I'm shit-faced.
Y'all good, Mogg?
Yeah. How are you?
I'm about to be a lot better.
Oh.
Oh. This all good?
Huh? Yeah. What's your name again?
It's my kind of party.
I'm the Cardinal, and we're gonna go climb to the crow's nest.
Right. Yeah, climb stuff. I'm good climbing.
I mean, we don't really have like a traditional one like up a pole. Not that we can't pole talk later, but up, if we go up across the dirigible part of the balloon, and he's really drunk too.
Yeah.
And he's like, and then we can like get up on the rope side of it, and then sometimes it's really cool because you want to go see at the side. You can see it. You could like if you swing out on the rope, you can see nothing but sky.
This Red Robin guy's awesome.
He seems like it. I know, it's sort of like. Well,
And then we're
but I'm
gonna,
like,
like,
if you
we're
want to
gonna
make this
fire-
happen, you guys got to do it now,
Uh-huh.
or it's not happening. I mean, if you go up in this crow's nest, maybe you can fuck up there, but like, you're gonna be too drunk to fuck soon.
Well, we're gonna hang on to ropes, and then we're gonna jump off.
Oh.
Nope. No.
No, it's really great. And then I have bombs, and they explode, and they explode into things you think about. And then you watch him like push out one of the windows out, and he fires one of these things out, and it explodes out into boobs.
I mean,
Boobs.
those are
I miss his hand.
good fireworks.
Yeah, he misses you too, and he's like, we ropes real tight. We're
Yeah.
gripping it.
Just don't jump over the side.
That's the whole point. You only live once. And he just like he's like, come on, Mogg.
Ah, like walking out of the hallway, like boing, boing, boing off the sides in the hallway.
Tango looks up at you and she's like,
Does he know how to tie a good knot? I mean,
no. No, we should stop this. He fell off the ship once before. Also, we're not really supposed to do the fireworks like that. Fuck! Dang it! I don't think it's a good idea for them to do this.
yeah, okay. It's still relatively early. Let's go stop this, throw some of our own fireworks, and then some more fireworks.
And you watch her because this Cardinal's her like partner in crime on the ship. He's the other artificer, and you watch. She's like, oh no, ow! If he blows up any of my stuff,
Yeah, but I assume you've blown up his stuff.
yeah, of course.
Yeah.
You don't blow up my stuff.
Okay, I don't really want to deal with all this. It seems like a lot. Let's just go get someone else and they can keep an eye on it. Sure. And so,
She watches as he turns around and he's like, finger guns down the hallway, and just like a bunch of like little like explosion fires as something comes out of his wrist, starts to leak, and then also like leaves a trail of fire. It's the gas that's like leaking out of his bracers. Tango's
I didn't
like,
intend to be a cock block.
Oh no.
I'm over here trying to tie a knot around myself, and I'm like, I want these fucking.
and he's like, I'll help you.
Ropes.
I'll help you. And he's like also like fumbling with your
Yeah.
rope. He's like, looks good.
Yeah, immediately unravels.
Yeah. And Tango's just like,
well, can I at least have some fireworks?
yeah, of course. We're gonna blow all sorts of shit up. Don't worry about it. Okay. He's usually like, he must really like your friend because he's not usually quite so
How
sloppy.
does that affect on people?
We have loads of time. You don't sleep that much. You're like elvish. Something. You're something.
I look at both of them and be well, and I cast Lesser Restoration on each of them so they're no longer hammered.
Oh,
All right. You two look like you're having fun. I'm gonna go have fun. I'm out of here.
Tango's like,
She can take care of herself. They're sober now. Let's go.
you and Tango go back to Tango's room. We'll both make some performance checks
Oh.
for some bedroom activities. Oh, Tango, yes, 17 on the dice.
Oh.
hi. What's the difficulty of this?
Do I get experience advantage on this?
Let's just roll and just have a vibe check.
Nice. 23.
Yeah.
You guys have a great time. Tango's dexterous, you're tall and limber.
Feel
And
bad for the people on either side of that.
the other side of Tango's room are other crewmates.
Oh.
Everybody is drunk and partying, so most people aren't there yet. Mogg, you're in the hallway with the Cardinal, who is also kind of suddenly sober.
Yeah,
His hair's all matted and stuff, and he's just like,
I still got spicy sauce on my face.
him, yeah.
Yeah.
And he's just like, oh, I feel great. Let's go drink more.
Yeah, all right. Yeah. I need to. Yep. Yeah, that's probably the best thing for my brain right now. Let's go back to the hall. Yeah.
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 And he looks at the rope and he's like, wow, it's not even tied to anything.
Oh. Just yell back, thanks, Ella!
Those aren't the sounds you hear back.
You hear, yes! I guess that was a response.
And as you're walking back with the cardinal, he's like, I remember like we were really drunk and it was great, and we can make that happen again, or at least we can keep drinking. There was like something in the firework.
Yeah. I mean, what?
And
Oops.
yeah. I mean, boobs. And he puts he pulls you out onto the deck again, and you guys are looking out over the night sky.
Yeah.
And he puts another one of them in your hand.
Mm-hmm.
Do it again, Mogg. What do you got going in there?
I don't know. I made a mistake earlier, and it's on my mind a lot. I'm not feeling very good right now.
What would make you feel better?
I don't know. I think let's go back to the hall, and to the mess hall or whatever we're gonna call it, and have some drinks. I don't want to think.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Let it go, though. And he puts his arms around you to help pull back on this slingshot and to let a firework go. And it's whatever you were thinking about in that moment.
I think it's a mixture of the face, but it's also like a shadow. Like if there's a lack of light almost in the fireworks, where it's just darkness, it just fades.
You're a complicated lady, Mogg. Let's
No
drink.
one's ever said that about me.
And the hall, when you bust into there with the cardinal, and sober enough that he actually is picking up on more of what he thinks this night really needs, which is just the joviality of the pirates, the camaraderie of the pirates, the specialness of the Parliament's crew. And they are dancing and moving, but he calls out for a different thing. And the people who are playing instruments there pick up into another tune. And this time...
Neither of us are there.
You missed the shanty.
No, I wanted it to happen.
But it's not a concussive shanty.
Oh, okay.
That you could learn. It is instead in a beautiful harmony, and all the pirates start to sing.
Ooh.
And it is just this moment that suddenly everyone stops what they're doing.
Pirate Shop Quartet.
We're your friends.
It is awesome. They're all in unison together, and whatever the lyrics were, it's a language you don't recognize. Doesn't matter, because it's just like this really beautiful moment. And then at the end, the cardinal passes you a beer, and he's got one, and he just pulls over, like, from across the table, just slides in this big plate of additional food. It's kind of a bit messy. They've been eating and pulling from it, but he pulls it over to you both, and he offers you the beer to cheers. He goes... And he just kind of drinks a little bit, and then he grabs a snack, and he's like, "Where are you going next, Mogg?"
Oh, we're going to Port Talus. We're gonna go. We're doing a thing. We're running some errands. Everybody's got a thing to do, except for me. I mean, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go to the temple or something. I don't know. We're trying to figure some stuff out. Something about gods.
Well, that makes sense that you'd go to the temple then.
Yeah. I'm learning how to be a cleric.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, I kind of fucked it up.
What?
Don't worry about it.
And he's like, you could talk to like Bee Eater knows Portalis really, really good.
Does he?
Yeah.
Does he eat bees? Why doesn't he eat bee eater?
Bird, I guess. I've never asked.
Oh.
I guess it's probably. I mean, my name's not Cardinal.
Wait a minute, what's her name?
Steve.
Would you prefer I call you Steve or Cardinal?
No, you have to call me Cardinal.
Oh, okay.
The Cardinal of the Parliament.
Yeah, Cardinal.
Drinks more and
Yeah.
burps and like. But he's like coherent to talk to now.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I think we're gonna feel it out when we get there. Honestly, I haven't put a lot of thought into the future. I like to live in the present.
You should join the Parliament.
That sounds so fun. What do you guys do all the time? You just pirate and stuff?
That covers it.
Oh, okay.
I mean, okay, so it gets a little more specific.
Yeah.
Stuff.
We pirate and we stuff. No, we we get missions from sometimes like big important like government officials to do good things to help people, and we take stuff from people who take stuff from other people, and then we take it back to people.
Oh, okay. So it's like sometimes you're doing good things and sometimes it's not so good.
It's like doing good things when we get to do bad things to do good things.
Oh, that sounds like so
Which
much
is
fun.
the sweet spot for explosions.
That does sound pretty cool. Let me think on it. We got a little bit of time before we hit Portalis, right?
Yeah, we got all day tomorrow. We're probably gonna we'll probably land. I mean, it might be sunset when we land, which is, I mean, Strix is kind of dramatic, so sometimes she'll be like, always like pulling into places at sunset.
Mm-hmm. So she's like going in circles around the town until it's sunset.
Well, we have done a like slow descent
Yeah.
to be all like, it's got to be the right time of day for the light to hit her when she's like, and sometimes she's got these like cool pair of boots that she'll put on. It's like the landing boots, and it'll be like they kind of make a bit of like a chink noise when she gets to places, but sometimes then she just like floats there anyway. Like, I don't know. It's kind of it's fun. She's great.
She sounds awesome. Awesome. Yeah, like I want show me all the pirate stuff while I'm here. Maybe. I don't know. I'm kind of into this group though. They're pretty awesome, and they're really looking out for me. I'm just like we got a bunch of stuff to figure out. What it is we got to figure out, I don't know. I wasn't paying that much attention, but like there's some big things happening. Yeah.
And he introduces you to more pirates and sells you on pirate life. So for a little bit, you don't have to talk. And Mogg can just listen to everyone's backstories as he pulls over pirate after pirate, duck after duck, and introduces you to all of them.
I retain less than 30%. As I get more and more sloppy drunk again.
But safely in the space of the hall.
Yeah.
And he's actually kind of looking out for you now.
Oh.
So you watch as he slows down his drinking and starts to eat more. And then gets a bunch of bread and butter and cheese at some point and brings that kind of over. And then water.
Oh, what a sweetie.
As he leaves you there.
Hydrate.
Do you want to touch base inside the cabin with the captain? She will move to kiss you, and it can continue in that direction, or you can pause.
Whatever cue she's giving, he's just going with.
Okay.
Yeah. So if it was move to kiss, then there doesn't need to be much more said. Roll performance. Performance.
We'll both roll at advantage because we know each other, and this isn't our first time.
Thankfully. Unnatural 17.
And an 18 on hers. So the two of you spend the night together. Do you stay in this room until the morning?
I think that Anthem would stay
because he's at a certain point he's getting lost in her, but he's also in the same way that Mogg's drinking to forget, he's trying to forget. So there's like he works himself to the point of exhaustion and will pass out there.
The same for her. You're not quite sure if she'll be next to you when you wake up, but if you intend to stay, we'll find out. Tango and Alla, great time. It's Tango's quarters, and she immediately falls asleep and is snoring outrageously. Do you stay in that room, or do you want to get back to your room, or do you want to check on anyone else? Her last little bit, this would be like after midnight now, but she would be like, her last words of like, as she's about to like drooling, are a little bit like, see you at breakfast!
What size is her bed? Is it like normal sized?
No.
Okay.
It's a shoebox.
All right.
You guys got real creative.
Well, in that case, yeah, I will go back to my own normal sized bed. No, I used a lot of spell slots today. I want a proper rest.
As you open the door to Tango's room, you're met with 4 little eyeballs staring at you. 2 in a tiny metal dragon. And 2 in a slightly bigger than you remember it ball of garbage that sits there like a rabbit. And they are both sitting right there looking up at you.
Did you two have a good night too?
Rivet will burp a little fireball. And Chunkers will start making a weird noise like he's gonna vomit something up. I'm so sorry, audience. They're gonna start doing it.
You all right there, Chunkas? Like, lint ball? Dust ball?
And as Chunkers continues, eventually the little mouth opens and it's got 2 little like popsicle stick teeth, like a rabbit would have in the front of its face area. And as he coughs something out, it's a surprise to you. It's something from Onovan's room.
Do I recognize it, or should I roll to recognize it?
You would recognize it as it looks like little items that Onovan is carrying with him that remind you of Lyra. Trinkety vibes.
Where'd you get these, Chunkas?
And he just like coughs a little bit.
These from Onovan. I'm going to assume that means yes. Interesting. I'm going to take them back to my room.
So you pick up the little items.
Diamond ring, sparkly black hairpin, a matchbox, small detailed drawing of an industrial factory, and a small, oddly heavy turquoise egg. Some versions of those.
The egg was the hardest for some reason.
Are they filthy and covered in like dirt and sticky?
Oh, they're covered in buffalo sauce from wings. They're covered in like all sorts of weird grease that was lit on fire earlier by Cardinal. There's other things from around the ship that like their beer and pee. Like they're covered in everything from.
Okay, I prestidigitate them clean.
Okay.
Nice. Before I pick them up. All right. Yeah. You can come crash at my place if you want, Chunkas, Rivet. Obviously, you might want to go back in with Tango. You know, I'm sure.
Rivet looks at you kind of like. Roll a charisma check.
Homewrecker.
Just straight charisma?
Yeah.
Non-natural 17.
Okay. Rivet looks like it's about to snap at you. This little metallic dragon. And then instead, it kind of winds its way through your feet. And then a metallic...
I like scratch it behind the horns on metal. It's a bit odd, but I get distracted and start playing with both of them like cats.
Chonkers kind of bounces around at your feet. And Chonkers...
And he comes down. I'm just sitting in the hall.
And Chonkers has a real bounce now, like a actual like bunny rabbit vibe because of the bones and stuff in the structure. So it less, balloonish roll and more of an actual like rabbit bounce.
Can I see the bones, or is it like just hidden?
It's incorporated into it, yeah. Okay. I mean, if you were to like part some of his dustness and all the other like bits of lint and
Feathers.
everything that he's
Chicken,
collected from
hair.
around everywhere.
String.
Yeah, dirt,
Yeah.
bits of small pebbles.
Yeah. Leaves.
Ella's gonna play with them until they get bored and leave.
Ooh!
A couple of coppers.
Yeah.
Some old gum.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. So,
Is gum a thing?
a version of something from trees? Like a gummy substance?
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
they had like chewing kind of sap stuff for a long, long time in the world.
I don't know how advanced gum is.
I don't know that we'd have like bubble gum flavor.
Yeah,
No,
but
but
like-
they had like
The actual invention of gum is 1900s.
Oh, wow. Anyway, sorry, sidetrack.
Is there sticky stuff inside of him? Yes.
Oh, there you go.
But also, like, lots of things are being incorporated into the parts of Chonkers that make Chonkers more structural. So if it was bones, it seems to be in the place of bones. If it was gummy stuff, it would be in the place of, like, forming thin, like, tendon-type things.
sinew. Ooh.
Tongue made of goo.
Well, he used to have a tongue that was made of a piece of a leaf, and now when he moves his little mouth, you see that it's been modified. So now it's a piece of leather that he picked up from somewhere else.
That's a good one. Wow, he's evolving.
And he kind of bounces around. It's a high roll, so they are entertained for quite some time. So you spend an hour just...
Yeah.
In the hallway outside of her room on the floor. Awesome.
She snores the entire time you're gone. Just...
Yeah, once they're bored, I get up, go back to my room.
Rivet goes back to Tango's room, and Chonkers comes along with you.
Yeah. Just strip down and pass out on my bed.
Okay. Oh my gosh, the Tango snore got inside me. Okay. As you sleep, and you're busy until you sleep, we're left with Mogg.
So I get sloppy drunk once again, but this time, rather than trying to pursue any sort of relationship or anything, I stumble back to my room.
Okay.
See Ella in the hall.
Yeah, I probably like step over top of you, just like around you. Trip on Chonkers as I go. Sorry. Get into my room and say like, "Thank you, Red Robin. Appreciate the escort. Very nice." And I like strip down for bed, like taking it off, and then I kind of like pause and go, sending stone.
Oh, drunk text.
Hey, reefer Wheatgrass. You up? All hail Samus, you up? I necrotized a guy's face, but also he deserved it. I done a bad cleric thing. Whoopsies. I had, oh, that's all the words? Oh. Okay. Hangs up the phone.
And for Mogg, as she lays there thinking about it, what else does this scene look like for her?
She drinks some water, kind of just thinks about it a lot. She's never had a power like that and immediately feels overwhelmed with guilt about, like, this is how she chose to use it. She's not a vindictive person. And it makes her feel sick to her stomach. And she curls into bed and kind of just curls up and probably stays awake longer than is reasonable for somebody so drunk. And
She has her corkscrew back.
she does. Yeah.
So my roll there was a 22 insight, just to be like, when you passed, and be like, okay, something's not great, but you're too drunk to make it worth, and I'm drunk, and so it's like, clearly we got to talk in the morning.
Yeah. She's kind of just like, sorry, whoopsies. And then just kind of like, yeah, lies down and curls up and just eventually falls asleep.
She falls asleep and does she get the reply from the sending stone, or is she gonna miss it as she sleeps through the message back? If it starts to send to her, do you think she sleeps through it, or do you think
I think
wakes up enough for it?
I think she wakes up enough for it, but whether she'll retain the message is another thing. So you can give that to me now, or or you can decide to not. It's up to you. Would I if I'm not going to retain it, do you want to tell it to me? Tell it to us.
Roll.
What am I rolling?
Roll a perception.
Percentile.
Oh,
How many
shit.
words get through?
It's back.
Oh,
Nat 20.
Now take 30% of a nat 20.
30% of a nat 20. Like
So like
6.5. Yeah.
So we'll do 6 words.
6 points.
Okay.
Mogg. No matter what, I believe.
Aw.
Aw.
Whatever the rest of the message was.
Oh god, that actually could be totally open. No matter what I believe, Sims was actually evil. The temple's on fire.
You ruined everything.
All the clerics are dead.
But you take just with you that part of his message.
Okay.
So you were able to still come alive enough
Yeah.
to know that he did respond. And you can take from that message what you think Mogg does in the moment.
I think she's just like, fool. I'll call him back tomorrow.
Why are you calling me?
Yeah.
Mogg sleeps.
Yeah.
Do you want to take Chonkers with you or let Chonkers into Mogg's room?
Chonkers goes where Chonkers wants to. I mean, you said he came in. I'm not there to open the door because I'm passed out now, but...
So no one sees this except me, and I will give it to you. That Chonkers does go to Mogg. But the way Chonkers does it in the hallway without anyone seeing is to suddenly flatten themselves.
Ooh.
That they are only as tall as a chicken wing bone.
Gone 2D.
They go. And it spreads out into a puddle of Chonkers. And then it through under your door, reforms into Chonker's form, and then cuddles up next to you.
Aw.
Cool. Useful.
Gets all kinds of highs from dust.
Yeah. You just start to break out wherever Chonkers touches you.
How much of Chunkers is moving separate from, like, how many bugs are in there? Oh.
It's not 0.
There's a lot of dead, dried up spiders.
Yeah. There's probably like one spider that's also like having a great life, trying to collect things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so gross.
He's so great. So Chonkers gets to you and also has the capacity to go places and collect things in a weird way.
We're gonna have to get him some good clean dust.
Do a whole makeover episode.
Potash.
The kind that chinchillas bathe in.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that'd be so cute. What's so gross is he unloads all of the like bad bits to like absorb the good ones. Oh. Okay.
Replacement.
Sleeps. Day breaks. You know that you have another day on the ship still. But by sunset, you'll be landing in Portalis. And you know that Bee-Eater, the monk, was recommended to you. If you remember, Mogg. As a person with lots of information about the city.
Yeah.
Not that Strix wouldn't also.
Right.
Be very familiar. And mention to you someone she might be meeting.
Oh, was she there in the morning?
You crack an eye. Because you stayed in her bed. She's there.
I'm just gonna. I'm gonna cuddle her. Going in for a cuddle.
Yeah. And as she turns over to you, she's like, coffee.
That's a good idea.
Yes, go get it.
Okay. I'll get up and put some clothes on. What?
Very early in the morning. Like,
So
just daybreak.
Now there's light in here. What's in the room? I just want to do a quick perception check to see if it seems similar to last time or if there's anything different. 19.
Very similar.
Okay.
Her same aesthetic is there. It is adventurous world travel vibe. So it's maps of the world, and with each place that each like corner of the space is almost like a map of a place, but then trinkets and things they've collected, but it's her collection, so it doesn't always make sense about why this is the valuable thing. And you love that about the stories of everything in her room has this incredible story from a ribbon that's tied onto something to
all
a beautiful
keepsakes.
statue.
Yeah, so stuff that doesn't look significant is. And is the chest in there?
It is.
Okay.
Yes.
Also.
It also like consistently, if you get close to it, consistently makes a little bit of noise. Yeah.
All right.
Little gooey jiggles.
Yeah.
Oh. Jiggles. That's a good name for a band. Can this go through?
I only do porn music.
If I am familiar. Okay. Yeah, I'll get dressed and I will make my way back to the mess hall to go get coffee. Assuming it'll be ready, because she seemed to think it would be.
And there's Duck there manning a like, not really like a coffee stand, but it's sort of a breakfast table for because there's always around the clock crew
Putting
working,
stuff
right?
out. Okay.
So yeah, coffee, pastries.
Okay. I'm gonna say I don't know how she likes her coffee. So, Duck. Are you a duck?
I am.
It's confusing to be like duck without.
Duck, duck, Goose, waves.
Yeah,
Duck.
yeah. But I feel like, don't you find it a little bit like you lose yourself in the fact that, like, I am duck, he is duck, you are duck, we are duck. Like,
We are duck.
okay, you don't have a sense of self.
Didn't you ever want to like rely on someone so much that you could share a name and a life and
No. What about if someone's like, oh, duck screwed up, so duck's in trouble?
then we all screwed up.
Oh. Oh. Okay. How does the captain like our coffee?
Oh. Oh. And he makes you a little tray. She takes it black with 4 sugars. So he gives you like an extra little pot of sugar to go along with it, and then a big cup of coffee. And then he also grabs you what he knows are her favorite lemon pastries.
I will give him silver.
And you watch as it goes into a shared pot somewhere. Because the pirates share everything. And he's like, the ducks, thank you.
All right.
Something good for one of us. Something hard for one of us. All seems.
Is that just the ducks or all? And you know what? I think it's all of you. I'm getting it. And I'm gonna walk away. How many other people are up and about?
Very few.
Okay.
Looks like there is like a skeleton crew.
Okay. Knowing that he wasn't drinking with us, I'm going to try to send a message to Onovan
Okay.
that just says, hey, good morning. You buggered off by yourself. Are you okay? Night went great for me. Not that you would care, but yeah, I won't get into details, don't worry.
Roll a wisdom saving throw.
Oh.
Zap.
Natural 17.
Yeah.
Ellen. Plus 2, so 19, and I'll lower the DC.
Screaming void. You might drop.
I'm
everything you're holding.
dropping the coffee.
Just nightmare. There is a sudden flash of what is Onovan racing through hallways, passing other Onovans, and then it turns a corner and there are other Onovans, and they are all staring wildly out into space, and then you watch as all of their mouths drop open and void starts to pour out, and around them the same kinds of effects that you've seen when he casts some of his darkest spells opens up, and Onovans start to pour into void space, and other ones start to scream as they melt. And that's the end of this episode.
Oh my god!
As we will return for our next episode of Eat, Slay, Love in the morning aboard the Parliament, where it's always fun time.
Morning aboard. Void shenanigans.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Yeah. Holy shit, he's gone Malkovich. Oh no.
Malkovich.
Oh shit. Oh my god. Okay, well, I know how I'm starting the next one.
Thank you for joining us. This has been Eat, Slay, Love. I'm Roz. Please message me on Discord or Twitter or all the places you can and let me know some cool things that you've done in your games recently, especially right at the end of an episode.
Yeah,
Where you might
cliffhangers.
like to give your players a little bit of a tease to come back next time. Because when you roll the dice, you make the magic happen.